Hey there guys, Portal Master 9351 here, and welcome back to another exciting edition of Skylanders Showdown. The game show where we take a hypothetical matchup of two Skylanders, and talk about why one would win out over the other. And in today's episode, we have Swarm versus Bouncer. So, we have a pretty interesting matchup today. We've got a guy who can turn into bees to avoid a lot of things, and then we've got the guy that can shoot at things that can normally avoid things that can't avoid his things. So, very interesting matchup today. So, Swarm, like I said, with Ninjini, could turn into his Swarm form and pretty much negate a lot of the damage that Ninjini would be able to do. However, Bouncer is a bit different. Bouncer can do explosions, he can do lasers, and bullets. And as we know from Ant-Man, small flying insects can be taken out by a bullet. Unfortunate. Rest in peace, Anthony. Rest in peace. I hope you guys have seen Ant-Man and get that reference. But on the other hand, Swarm is going to be able to fight back with some really devastating slashing abilities, and is going to be able to shoot his stingers at Bouncer and deal some pretty heavy damage. So I think in general it's a fair fight, but I think that the biggest reason that I would say Bouncer would win is because of his rockets and his laser. Normally they're not considered what does the bulk of the damage for Bouncer, but I really don't think his bullets are going to do that much against a giant swarm of bees. I know that, like I said, bullets can take out bees, but I don't think that that's going to be effective enough on its own, so I really think that his rockets and his lasers are going to pay off. But he will sustain pretty big damage, because I really do think that Swarm, given the right circumstances, could definitely win this matchup. It's just, I think that in general, Bouncer would win in most situations, and if you hear noise out there, that's the Roomba once again. It's going again while I'm making a video. I really think that even though Swarm can win in some situations, Bouncer is going to win in more situations than Swarm will, so I would project that Bouncer would win. So with that in mind, stay tuned for the banishment of Swarm. But that's all for now. This has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye! Unfortunately for you guys, I seem to be out of puns. Not out of explosions, though. Just out of puns.